Hi everyone. It is what day it is? It is it? Okay, what day it is. That pretty much sums up how my week's gone. What day is it? It is Tuesday. And what does that usually mean? That usually means Tag Tuesday time, and today is no exception. We are doing the mid-year adult coloring book freakout tag of 2021. Leroy just came flying through the window. He looks like he is scared of something. What is he scared of? Oh, well, that'll be a mystery. I don't see it. Anyway, so this tag was started by Sassy Coloring, and I will put the link below. Definitely go check her out. I'm not sure if I've been tagged in this. If I have, then huzzah, I'm doing the tag. But I saw it, I thought it was cool. It's still, I could still consider it technically mid-year. You could really do this anytime during the year, I guess. But I guess for the people I tag, you can choose whether or not you want to do it because we're getting pretty close to these, I guess, out of the mid-year range, whatever. I made that more complicated than I need to. Anyway, I'm doing the tag. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you who I'm tagging before we get started, and I'll tell you at the end too. I am tagging Tammy Colors 2, Ren Kelly, Lauren Loves Color, and Coloring with Haley. I don't think any of you have done this tag. I've only seen a few people do it, so I'm not sure if it just got caught up with all the other tags out there or what. Or maybe I'm just late to the game. Who knows? All right, questions. Best picture you've colored so far in 2021? Well, as I do, there are two answers to this question, in my opinion. So I went back through Instagram and I looked to see what the highest likes were for any picture I have. And so far, it actually was a really recent picture from Summer Scenes. This seems to be the most liked picture the best picture, I guess, per my Instagram followers for the year. This is done entirely in the Albrecht Dürer watercolor pencils and then some dual metallic gel pens. And I just did one layer and I like how it turned out. I thought about adding a second one, but I was kind of lazy. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did a course for Watercolor Summer, which 2021, which is my hashtag right now. So yeah, everybody seemed to like it, and even Teresa Goodrich commented on it, which was super cool. Thank you for doing that. I always love it. Don't you love it when the artists actually see your work and react positively? Then we're going to talk about my best picture. I guess when I think of best picture, I think of like favorite picture, I guess. Like what my favorite picture is. Because this is, you can see where it's yellowed. This I consider being my best picture so far for 2021. This is from Cat Doodles Cuteness Overload by Roni Pios. And I did this one. It was fun going back in my Instagram because all the pictures I had forgotten. And this was one of them, and I don't know why, because I love it. It is me. It is weird. It is a lot of cats. There's a phone ringing. Please ignore that if you hear that. But it's cats. It's bright. It's colorful. It's a little weird. It's just, I feel like this is my best picture that my favorite to look at and what I feel like best encompasses me. So I just adore this picture. What I don't adore is the fact that I know I sprayed this stupid thing and it's still yellowed. So I'm going to try to fix it because I do want to color all the pictures in this book. This book is just adorable. Adorable. I absolutely love it. So I kind of have two answers for that one. What is your most colored in book of 2021? That would be, I was counting them up. That would be Stone Mosaic, book 1. Boy, you can tell this sucker's been through the ringer, huh? It's got all kinds of stuff on the cover now. Showing my messy books. But anyway, I did complete this back in June. And I did all but I think this picture in 2021, and I can't remember quite how many are in here. It was like maybe 25, something like that. So 25 pictures. I would say this one is the one I colored the most in. Brain locks. Newly released coloring book you haven't colored in yet, but you want to. Well, that should be an easy one. Y'all just saw this last week. That is the George Tufexis Around the World Color by Number. I love me some George Tufexis, and if I didn't already have one on the in the batter's cage or whatever, one on deck. There you go. That's what they call it in sport. If I didn't already have a George Tufexis on deck, I would have been already colored in this. But yeah, no, I love the pictures in this. Absolutely love them. This will be the next one I color in. At the rate I'm going, it's probably not going to be till August. But that answers that question. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Obviously, I don't have, well, I don't have it yet in my grubby little paws. But it would be the English version of, I believe, Tales from the Forest Kingdom by Hannah Carlson. That is set to be released August 31st. And it's hardback, and it's kind of similar. I think it's part of the series, like the Midnight Masquerade series. And while I haven't colored in that one, I love these books. I've seen other people coloring in this one where, you know, they have the other translations art and they already have the book, and it's amazing. Yes, I could have gotten it in a different language, but I figured I would just wait because I'm trying to I'm trying to school myself here, I guess. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to not just run out and buy everything right when it's available, if that makes any sense. Pace myself. There you go. I'm trying to pace myself. Anyway, favorite new artist or publishing company that you discovered in 2021? That would be, that was a little bit of a toughie, I have to admit, but I think it would be Herb Leonard, Dragon Nouveau. Reptiloids would have been there, but I think I knew about Reptiloids last year, so Herb Leonard's got to be it. I didn't even know about his Coloring Heaven issue until I can't remember where I come across this book or some of his art, but I love it. I love it. It does remind me a little bit of the Reptiloids art, which I adore. And it's just, it's wonderful. I think I want definitely some more of his PDFs on his Etsy store and stuff. So it's just, he's wonderful. I love these books. So I got this one and I can't wait to color in it. It's also a new book I have that I want to color in. I just haven't had a chance yet. Did you try new coloring techniques this year? Well, while I'm showing you this again, I'll tell you, I've tried a lot of stuff. You know, using paint in my coloring books was new this year. I started doing that with the Whimsy Girls and the holidays. I started using the Arteza iridescent acrylics that I had gotten. I started doing using like gelatos and stuff with pencil over it. I started painting with, you know, putting the gelato or the gel stick on the palette and then coloring with that in a water brush. I've been doing that. Had a lot of answers for this when I first looked at it earlier and then I got distracted. Oh, using stencils in the background. That is something else new that I've been doing. Using gelatos over the stencils. And so yeah, I've been trying quite a bit of new stuff this year. It just became a real important... I kept buying all these supplies, but I wasn't using them. I was just using markers and pencils occasionally, and it just, yeah, I'm actually using the stuff that I'm buying, and I'm really enjoying it. I love this picture, by the way, the dragon, the dragon with the flagon. Anyway, so yeah, I've tried a lot of color. I would say probably when I first started coloring, I I tried a lot of different techniques and advanced, I guess, in my coloring quite a bit, maybe in those first 6 months, or in that first year, but the first 6 months in particular. And then I just kind of stalled. Like I said, I've had a lot happen in my life, and just coloring for relaxation or just using what was most familiar to me, like my markers and stuff, for creative endeavors was needed. So I didn't really start getting super creative until this year. It started the year, and I don't really know what prompted it, but I've come up. I can't believe I'm talking so positive about myself, guys. This is wild, but I feel like I've come up with a lot of new stuff this year, and it's not that I'm necessarily better. eh, better. Better isn't the word. It's not that I feel like I've advanced in my coloring per se. I've just kind of diversified. I've gotten a little more creative in my coloring. Now, whether or not the techniques have worked or I've screwed them up because it's my first time using them or something like, I'm not saying that my stuff is getting any better to look at, but I'm getting more creative, and I'm enjoying the process of being creative, if that makes any sense. I'm able to use it, this is out more for creativity than I used to when it was just for managing anxiety and stress and to relax. So anyway, now that I went on that tangent, what book do you want to finish most this year? We're going to show another Dragons book. It's the Baby Dragons book. This is a project book I am working on with Tammy from Tammy Colors 2. We are working our way through the book. Of course, it's going to be the first set of copies. I'm making pretty good progress. We've got one other one I'm really supposed to be doing this week, which is this one, that I need to get on. It's been a really crazy month. But yeah, I am making pretty good progress, and I have some after it done, a few. So I'd love to have this done by the end of the year. This is by far my favorite Jade Summer book. It's just, and it's older one, but it's classic. I love it. It's classic weird. It's dragons, which I've become way more fond of lately, than I used to. So this is the one I really want to finish for the year. Have you completed any coloring books this year? Yes, I have. I've completed Stone Mosaic, and I've completed these by Belva Family and the Space Coloring Book by Color Questopia. You will see these finished pages at the end of the month. I am really hoping I can finish Stone Mosaic Book 2 next month. They just released a book 4, y'all. Like, I can't catch up. I don't even have book 3 yet because I'm waiting till I get done with book 2. And they're already putting out a book 4. So I'm kind of falling behind here. Anyway, so I have completed some books this year, which is awesome. Is there any coloring book you bought this year that you regret? So I don't actually have this one. This was a tough one too, because I was like, I really had to think about it. I think the one in particular was Beautiful Gardens by Coloring Book Cafe. It just wasn't really my style, and nothing bad about Coloring Book Cafe. I have a lot of their books, but sometimes it's like a hit or miss with some of their books. Some of their books are amazing. Some of their books just don't really fit my style. So I found a good home for that, I think, during one of my giveaways, for somebody that is going to appreciate it a lot more than I did. So that's my answer for that one. If you could recommend any coloring book that was released this year, what would it be? This is going to be surprising, I think, because I think a lot of you would assume I'd go for the George Tufexis, or what was the other one? Or one of the, like a Worlds of Wonder or something, right? I recommend this one. This is by Lulu Mayo. It is A Million Cute Animals. I'm pretty sure this came out this year. Maybe I should look. Y'all, I can't remember. Y'all, it has been a rough week. As you can see, I've lost my wedding ring. I don't know where it went. And yes, it was released this year. I am pretty broken up about the fact I've lost my wedding ring, and I usually can remember the general place. I can even remember taking it off, right? But not necessarily what I put. I don't even remember taking the ring off. And there's no way, it's never been loose enough to just come off my hand. So anyway, I can't remember anything. It was released this year. So yes, A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. This book is just stinking adorable. Stinking adorable. Like, it's got all the animals in it. So I love cats, of course. Shocker. But I also love other animals. I love, you know, like sloths. She does have a million sloths as well. I love owls. I love little pandas and bears. And she's even got a I Love Llamas, or I Love Llamas, that's a different type of book. A Million Llamas. She's got that too, but this has it all, guys. If you love all the animals in her books, they're all here. And there's some really amazing two-page spreads in here. Look at this one with the squirrels. Like, oh my gosh. And him with that gigantic peanut. Like, that is me with cake. Like, I can just imagine having a gigantic, like, strawberry cake or something, and that would be me. I probably would be about that round, too, if things continued on. If things continue on as they are, I would be that round. But it's just, it's adorable, and you have pages where it's a little more simple to color, like these. It doesn't require a lot of intensive work if you don't want to, but then you've got these where you could do like one a day or something. And then you've got these really beautiful two-page spreads. Well, I don't know if that's supposed to be 2 pages, but like you got less complicated, more complicated. So you could pick from those if you wanted. It takes all kinds. I hope like she's going to do A Million Chipmunks next or something, because her chipmunks and her squirrels are just killing me. Like, just, I'm scared the doctor is going to call and tell me I am like pre-diabetic, and this is going to kick me over to full diabetic. Anyway, and it's double-sided, but you can use water mediums. Like, I use watercolor pencils and stuff here, and it's fine. So if you don't want to just use colored pencils, you have options. Anyway, oh my gosh, isn't she cute? Like, look at this fancy cat on this typewriter. Just look at her. I want to color back in this book so bad right now, and I just, again, time has not been on my side. So if I had a book to recommend, it would be this one. So here we are. We've gotten through all the questions, I think. Yes, and I will link to all these books in the description. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I got some really interesting news regarding my health yesterday, and y'all may get a color and chat from me either tomorrow or Thursday. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can do it today, but just to kind of talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it in my live stream on Saturday, because that one's supposed to be fun. I don't want to drag the mood down with issues with my health. So I may just do a small color and chat, probably post it Thursday, just talking about, and I haven't heard back from the doctor yet. They did a full blood work. I'll explain what's going on, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Just, if things keep going the way they're going, I'm not going to be okay. So we're trying to figure out what it is that's veering me in that direction. And I got a big answer yesterday. So, but it's fine. I'm fine. My ticker's fine. You know, the major, those major parts in me are just fine right now as far as we know. So don't worry about that. But I'll tell y'all more Thursday. I didn't want to make it all kind of scary and suspenseful. It's like this is a drama show or something. Like, tune in next week to find out if Michelle's gonna die. No, it's not like that. I'm feeling a lot of feelings about what I found out, and I just kind of feel like I need to talk about them. So instead of a flip through, you'll probably get a coloring chat on Thursday. I'll try not to make it super long because, well, it's not going to be because I got to rest up. Because Saturday, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and put in my plug here. Actually, we're going to go ahead and remind everyone of who is tagged in this. I will have the questions in the description. The tags are Tammy Colors 2, I've Lost This, Ren Kelly, Lauren Loves Color, and Coloring with Haley. Again, it really just, it's up to you whether or not you want to do this. It does say mid-year, so, you know, we're kind of, I guess, on that edge there. So that's entirely your call. And anybody else that wants to do the tag, please feel free. It was a lot of fun. I tell you, going back through those pictures of being a year, it feels like it's been over a year because I was like, really? I did those pictures this year? Like, it's just felt like it's been that long. So, yeah, so there's the tag. Now, I'm going to put in my plug for Saturday. Saturday's live stream is going to be during the day. Likely we're going to start about 10 or 11 a.m. I will put the final time on the community page, and I'll announce it Thursday during my video, or put it in the description. It'll go for 4 hours. I am going to keep the GoFundMe up through the live stream event. I put up some new stretch goals, if y'all saw on the community page and on Instagram. Some new giveaways, if we drawings, if we hit the next. I raised the goal. You guys crushed the 250 goal, and thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I'm honestly speechless, which, you know, is unusual for me. But just, you know, it's plugging right along, and I want to see if we can do more. And I am willing to invest some of my own money into this as well, to see if we can get there. So I figured it would be more fun to add some giveaways in. So we're not quite at 400, but we're getting within screaming distance. For 400, 450, and 500, I set the goal for 500, which is high, and we may not meet it, and that's okay. That's okay. I am thrilled with what we have now, and if there's not another dollar, then, you know, I'm thrilled. But it would be great if we could do more. So for each of those tiers, there is going to be a giveaway where whoever wins gets to pick which coloring books they want. You can pick them from Amazon, Book Depository, Etsy. As long as with shipping and taxes, they're within the dollar limit that I set for each of those. So I thought that might be a little fun. And instead of just doing an Amazon gift card, not everybody has Amazon. That makes it a little more open to everybody, I guess. So if you can, please donate. Every little bit helps to get us there and to help this awesome organization. They're the ones I did the walk for on Saturday. If you haven't seen that vlog, that's the group that I'm raising the money for. So I also got out and hoofed my fat behind, just to support them. And so far I'm doing okay, surprisingly, from that. The health issues or something else. So anyway, if you can donate, please do. I'm going to put the link in the description as usual. And we're going to keep the link up through the event. Hopefully people will donate some as the event's going on. And then we can hopefully hit our stretch goals. Wouldn't that be awesome? So we already have, I think, 5 books to give away. So we're going to be doing giveaways, some coloring. I'm going to talk some about the organization, talk a little bit. There's going to be talk about cats, so just prepare yourself. We're going to try to keep it positive, GPG related. Let's try to keep it out of the gutter because, you know, it's for this organization. I kind of want to keep it a little positive. Well, it's not negative, but I just want to keep it a little clean because this is for a good cause, right? Like, so we're gonna try real hard to do that, and we're doing it earlier in the day because of my health issues. There's just no way I can do a 4-hour evening live stream right now. It's just no. I I'll be blubbering and drooling on the desk by the time we're done. So anyway, put in my plug for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I will be back on Thursday. I'll probably mention, at least after Saturday, you won't have to hear any more about the fundraiser. Oh man, I know it's probably getting annoying to some of y'all, but this is just really important to me, and I've never tried anything like this before, and I just I want to help them as much as I can, and what better way to show my love and to show your love for animals than to help an organization that does exactly that. They love these strays. It's full-blown kitten season. Everybody's covered up with kittens, probably puppies too, as is Freedom Farm. So anything we can do to help them with like vet bills and finding fosters and being able to provide like food and medications and things like that. And spaying and neutering is hugely important. So anything we can do to help with that. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about it now. You'll hear plenty of this on Saturday. All right, guys. Y'all take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.